Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. Happy Friday everyone! So for today's video, let's talk about 5 heroes that you might want to consider them in adding any of them into your team. So a little disclaimer before we start, I'm not saying that these 5 heroes are the only best and this is not even a top 5 video because there are a lot of good heroes here in Brown Dust 2 that we can definitely use in a daily basis. We can actually make a part 2 or part 3 video because there are still a lot of heroes here that we can discuss and they are really good. Now to start, the heroes here have several costumes. Some only have one costume for now, but I'm pretty sure later on they will have another costume eventually. There's also a game before that came into my mind when I saw these costumes. Have you ever heard of Exos Heroes before? They have Fate Cores, also known as costumes with special abilities like I would say. So this costume for each hero have different skill effects and also the path of attacks. Now, for the first recommended hero, let's talk about Justia. So, let's just go to this icon for the companions or hero inventory. Now, let's press Justia. Well, actually, if you really want to check out the different costumes for each hero, all you have to do is go to the home button that's on the upper right portion of the screen. Then over here, just look at the buttons below. You can see draw, collection, event, shop, mission, achievement, etc. So we can go to the second button, which is collection, and then press the second book, which is costume. Now over here you will see several costumes for each hero, and we are going to talk about Justia for the first hero. So we have here Knight of Blood Justia. This is actually like, well, based on my own worlds, this is just like the original costume or the default costume for Justia. It says here Lunar Halo Slit. Attack 3 times. Each attack deals 30 true physical damage based off of the 75% of attack. And you can see the path of attack, it's 3 tiles horizontally, very front. Now for her second costume, I think you can also get this in the story mode, in story pack 1. Because I think she will explain to you the different costumes of each hero and also the path of attack, the different tiles they're going to cover when they are going to attack. So this is the White Reaper. You can see Justia wore her hood, and it says here the skill is Quarter Moon Jab. Use SP 3, cool time 5 turns. Deals 110 true physical damage based off of the 275% of attack. And you can see she covers 2 tiles vertically, yeah, very front. And then she has the third costume, which is this one, Blood Glutton. The skill is the Fang of Gluttony. Use SP 4, cool time 5 turns. Decrease incoming damage by 50% for 2 turns, consume base off of enemy's current HP by 10% and heals 100% of consumed HP. And you can see the path of attack, it's in a cross formation. That's really nice, really. Imagine you're going to attack the enemy and you get healed 100%. So you can see the costume, and you can also see this not acquired because I haven't acquired this costume yet. And the latest costume for Justia is the Kendo Club. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. I mean, I tried like, I don't know, was it more than 10 pulls? I wasn't able to get it. But I was happy because I was able to get other heroes or other costume for those other heroes that I have. So we have here Sakura Halo Stroke. Use SP 4, cool time 5 turns. Attack 3 times. Each attack deals 36 true physical damage based off of the 90% of attack. And you can see the path of attack, it's like a V. You can see 3 lines. So that's for Justia. Currently, she has 3 costumes. And also, you can actually upgrade or level up this costume. I think it's 5 times. You can level them up. So all you have to do is to acquire the same costume. Let's say you want to level up this particular White Reaper costume. Therefore, you need to have like 6 copies because the first is the base one, and then you need to have one copy for +1 level up, then up to +5. So that's Justia. The next one, or the next hero that I would like to recommend you is Latel. Let's look for Latel. He's somewhere over here. I'm pretty sure you're very familiar with Justia and Latel because they are the main heroes here. You can actually get this for free. So this particular costume, the default one, or the original one in my own words, is Medicinal Herb Tracker. His skill is the Sword of Fresh Blood. Use SP3, cool time or cooldown, it's 5 turns. Increase attack by 50% with the cost of 5% of own HP for 2 turns. So no wonder why if I try to farm in Path of Adventure, even though the enemies are not hitting Latel, I can see gradually for every battle, his HP really runs down. Because he used 5% of his current HP. So if you keep on attacking using Latel, definitely his HP will go down and you have to heal him later on. Attack 2 times, each attack deals 46 physical damage based off of the 150% of attack. And you can see the path is like a diagonal shape or line. It's from the center going to the upper left portion. His next costume is Lonely Survivor. This costume is really nice. He really looks like a schoolboy here. So his skill is Ludbion or Ludbion Drive. Use SP for cool time or cooldown. It's 5 turns. Increases attack by 50% with the cost of 5% of current HP for 2 turns. Just the same. Attack 3 times this time. Each attack deals 20 physical damage based off of the 65% of attack. And you can see the path of attack is a vertical line with 3 tiles. So with these tiles, I just want to add, you can definitely form a team and you can see which path they are going to attack, and you can just like combine and strategize your plan of attack. Now, the third costume for Latel is Dark Knight. You can see this costume really looks cool. His skill is Bloody Howl. Use SP3. Cool time or cooldown is 5 turns. Creates an energy guard which equal to 125% of max HP that takes damage for 4 turns. So I guess he doesn't attack, but it's like he protects the characters or protects himself. Decrease incoming physical damage by 50 turns for 4 turns. So there's no taunt or taunting skill. So I guess I'm not pretty sure, but probably he will definitely take damage, but probably it's only for himself and not protecting his allies. So you can see the attack or the effect for this skill is just 1 tile in the middle. And it says here me, so probably that refers to him. I haven't acquired this costume yet, so I clearly don't know, but probably this is just for himself. And he also has this 4th costume, Promise of Vengeance. Now look at him, it's like he's in Super Saiyan mode. Definitely, because when you start with the story of Latel, you can see there's something within him. He can actually cure using his blood, so definitely we will be able to discover more of Latel as we progress the story. So the skill is Flame of Revenge. Use SP3, cool time or cooldown, it's 5 turns. Increases attack by 50% with a cost of 5% of current HP for 2 turns. So just like the 3 other costumes he has. Deals 139 physical damage based off of the 450% of attack. Now this is really strong. And you can see the path of attack. Well, that's just my term, path of attack. I kind of forgot what the really term is, but well, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get. It's just 1 tile in the center. So probably this is like a single target DPS. So 4 costumes for Latel. And now, the third hero that I would like to recommend you is Alec. So this is Alec, the Destruction. And the skill is Raging Strike. Use SP4, cooltime 5 turns. Deals 176 true physical damage based off of the 375% of attack. Is really strong, to be honest. You know, there's this part of the game we're in. I think it's somewhere after doing the welcome pack, Hello Erin pack, if you remember, upon starting. So I think before you are going to reach the first story pack, which is Blood of Night, you are given the chance to have this unlimited pull. Just you keep on pulling until you get the character you want. And I'm pretty sure you were able to check in Google which of the following heroes here that are really recommended. And there's also the tier list. Of course, we are really after for the S rank hero or S tier hero. He's one of the S tier heroes here, Alec. That's why I chose him. You can see the attack path is a vertical line, 2 tiles. You also have a second costume, which is this one, Sword Breaker. And his skill is Broken Sword Attack. Use SP 4, cooltime 5 turns. Attack 3 times, each attack deals 44 true physical damage based off of the 95% of attack. And you can see the path of attack is diagonal lines, 3 tiles going to the upper right portion. So from the middle, if you have enemies over here and here, I think they will be able to receive some wave attacks or wave damage. I don't know if I make sense, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get it once you do the battles. You can see some of the attacks or damages can be reached going here over to the upper right portion. So I think based on this, I think this is much better compared to this one because it's just 95% of attack, while this one, it says here 375%. So the fourth recommended hero is actually a 4-star hero. So just remember, guys, it's not necessarily all the best heroes can be found here in the 5-star group. There are also good heroes in 4-star and even 3-star. So the fourth recommended hero is actually Sammy. Her original costume is this one, Kind Liberator, Sammy. Blade of Hesitation. This is the skill. Use SP 5, cooltime 7 turns. So that will really take a lot. Attack 2 times, each attack deals 25 magic damage based off of the 80% of magic attack deals magic resist by 50% for 4 turns. And you can see the path of attack is like an inverted T. It goes this way. And this shape reminds me of Tetris. And the second costume, which I'm referring to as the fourth recommended one, is the Kind Student, because you can see I'm trusting you, skill, SP, just 2, cooltime 5 turns. She'll be able to increase attack by 20% for 2 turns, increase magic attack by 20 turns for 2 turns, and heals allies HP by 8 based off of the 25% of magic attack every turn for 2 turns. So this is the recommended costume for Sammy. Because there are only 2, if I were you, get this, Kind Student. And you can see the path of attack or the effect is all tiles. So whichever hero you put in this particular 9 tile formation, everyone will be able to benefit the healing and increase of attack and magic attack by 2 turns. That's 20%. That's quite a lot. So the last hero that I would recommend for this video is Cry. You can see he has 2 costumes and both of his costumes are really good. The first one is Liberated Marauder. The skill is Armor Attack. Use SP 5, cooltime 7 turns. Attack 2 times. Each attack deals 27 physical damage based off of the 80% of attack. Decreases defense by 50 for 4 turns. And you can see the path of attack. It's like an X line, X shape, or whatever you call it. And you can see the heroes here will be able to, or no, the enemies here will be affected in an X formation, and their defense will be decreased by 50% for 4 turns. That's really good, especially if you have someone next to Cry who will land a massive attack or an AoE attack. That's really huge. I'm thinking about Wiggle. He's a 3-star character, and yeah, definitely we are going to discuss about him on our part 2 for the recommended heroes here in Brown Dust 2. Definitely, they are a very nice combo because if you are going to decrease the defense by 50% of the enemy, and then you are going to hit an AoE type of damage with a very massive attack, definitely most of your enemies are going to get KO'd right away. The second costume for Cry is Violent Student, and his skill is Leave It To Me. Use SP to cool time or cooldown is 7 turns, acquire SP3, deals 1 physical damage, and knock the target 2 squares to the back. The knock target deals 100% of their max HP to the impact target with physical damage. Deals 17 physical damage based off of the 50% of attack every turn for 6 turns. So you can see his path of attack is like 2 tiles horizontally, and he's going to do knockback. So it means that he's going to push your enemies far back over here. And also they will be able to receive 100% of their max HP to the impacted target. Let's say you have 2 enemies behind here, and when they are going to be knocked back, they will receive also damage. So that's really convenient, especially if you want to push your enemies away. And also, the Violent Student Cry and also this One Kind Student, you'll be able to see their effects or their skills whenever you do this particular character pack, which is Hayden's or Jaden's Gate. You'll be able to see some of the characters there like Cry, Sammy, and even for Justia, the Kendo costume one, you'll be able to see them in this student outfit costume. They are really cute. So yeah, that will be all, guys. You'll be I'm still planning which of the heroes that we're going to discuss next, so I'm just going to do this 5 at a time so that you'll be able to, you know, grasp the idea, think further, do plans, and like form a team in your mind. So yeah, these are the first set or first group of 5 heroes that I would recommend you when you are playing Brown Dust 2. There are still a lot of heroes for us to discuss, so stay tuned for the next following videos. And if you have any suggestions, please do drop comments in our YouTube channel. Oh, that was quite loud. Yeah, so I was saying, if you have any suggestions or questions or queries, you can just drop a comment in our YouTube channel. And I'm thinking if I should be streaming tonight. We'll see. And if you want to check out my streaming session, you can just check out in my Twitch channel. So usually I don't have a specific time or day. Well, before I used to do it from Mondays to Fridays, but sometimes it's the busiest month in our company, so therefore sometimes I don't have really time to stream, but I do make videos about Brown Dust 2 because lately this is one of my favorite games that I play on a daily basis. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video as much as I do making them for you. So yeah, that will be all. Please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, YouTube channel, and please do give my video some love by liking them if you want to. And I will see you again on the next video. This is Bear Gaming. I hope you all have a great weekend. And see you again on the next video. Because I was checking. I was kind of checking the buttons because I want to claim the rewards here. So yeah, sorry about that. That will be all, guys. This is Bear Gaming. Have a great weekend.